Gustave is a giant Nile crocodile that has become a legend in Burundi, Africa. Gustave was first identified by herpetologist Patrice Fay in 2001. This crocodile measures about 6.1 meters in length and weighs up to 900 kilograms. His enormous size makes it impossible for him to prey on fish and small mammals like other crocodiles, so he often attacks humans instead. Gustave's first recorded attack on humans occurred in 1987. Although he was only formally identified and named in 2001 by Patrice Fay, his earlier attacks had already made him a legend among the local population. Since then, the giant crocodile is reported to have killed more than 300 people around Lake Tanganyika and the Ruzizi River. Gustave is known for his aggressive behavior and often leaves his prey untouched. This has led locals to believe that he kills just for fun. However, crocodile experts explain that crocodiles do not kill for pleasure. They only require a small amount of food and often leave their prey intact. The last known attack by Gustave on humans occurred in 2015. Although there have been no official reports of attacks after that, Gustave remains a feared threat among local residents. This giant Nile crocodile has a different feeding pattern compared to others because of his massive size. Normally, Nile crocodiles prey on fish, antelopes, and zebras. However, Gustave's extraordinary size makes it difficult for him to catch such agile prey. Instead, Gustave often targets larger animals such as hippos and buffalo. He was even once seen dragging a full-grown bull weighing more than 100 kilograms into the river. For decades, Gustave has been a terror to the people living around Lake Tanganyika and the Ruzizi River. The terror brought by Gustave has affected the daily lives of the locals. They must always remain cautious and take preventive measures to protect themselves and their families. Locals have developed various ways to cope with the threat of Gustave, such as raising awareness about the dangers of the giant crocodile. They often hold community meetings to discuss how to avoid crocodile attacks and share information about Gustave's latest sightings. To protect themselves and their livestock, villagers frequently install nets and fences around areas often visited by crocodiles. This helps prevent the crocodile from entering villages and farmlands. In addition, some communities have formed patrol groups tasked with monitoring crocodile activity near their villages. They use boats to track Gustave's movements and provide early warnings to residents if the crocodile is seen approaching settlements. Locals also cooperate with researchers and herpetologists studying Gustave. They provide information about sightings and behavior, which helps researchers in their attempts to capture and study him further. In some cases, technology such as camera traps and GPS devices have been used to track Gustave's movements. This helps predict where the crocodile might appear next and allows residents to take precautions. Although these measures have helped reduce the risk of attacks, the threat from Gustave still remains, and locals must always be alert. Several attempts have been made to capture Gustave, including using large traps and bait. However, all these efforts have failed due to Gustave's intelligence and strength. Researchers and herpetologists like Patrice Fay have tried various methods to capture him, but Gustave always managed to escape. The giant crocodile is also known for his resilience against capture attempts, including being shot with an AK-47. Reports claim that Gustave was once shot with an AK-47 but survived. This extraordinary toughness has only strengthened his reputation as a fearsome and nearly impossible to capture predator. There is no specific information about who shot Gustave with an AK-47. However, reports mention that he has been shot by several people, including hunters and locals, in attempts to end his reign of terror. Nevertheless, Gustave survived and continued to be a threat in the region. There is no exact data on the number of giant crocodiles captured in Burundi. Some large crocodiles have indeed been caught in the region, but none fully match Gustave's description. Large crocodile captures are often carried out to protect locals from attacks. For example, in 2020, villagers managed to catch a big crocodile that frequently chased fishermen's boats and claimed several victims. However, this crocodile was not as large as Gustave. Gustave remains a feared threat to people living around Lake Tanganyika and the Ruzizi River. The giant crocodile was last sighted in 2016 and is believed to still be alive today, even though he is now over 75 years old. Researchers believe he may be hiding more, often and staying in one place, due to his old age. Gustave has become a legend, a symbol of both fear and awe among the locals, and his story continues to attract global attention. That concludes the information we can share about Gustave. We hope this video adds to your knowledge and insight. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video with your friends. If you have any questions, suggestions, or criticisms, please write them in the comment section. That's all, and thank you.